Hey, Broke Gamer here again. Next on my list of consoles and the beginning of my collection is the PS2. And I originally had this when it first came out. I originally had the fat one, and this, of course, as you can see, is the thin one. Now, I picked this up at a garage sale in my local town, and I got a couple of games of it, controller, memory card. I picked it up for about $25, and I was really pleasantly surprised, and it was in great condition. And I do try and hit up the garage sales as much as possible because you never know what you're going to find. Now, what can I say about the PS2? Biggest selling console, so many videos on YouTube and all sorts have been said about it. So I'm not really going to waste your time talking about this console because let's face it, you probably already know everything there is about it. Now, of course, going along, I've got the trusty memory card, 8 meg, always need it. And of course, we go to the PS2 controller, and that's probably one of the best controllers ever made. Which kind of leaves me to going to say that Sony really hasn't changed much in console and controller design right up to the PS4. Apart from a few little add-ons and make it a little bit more comfortable, they really haven't changed it. Which, obviously, if it's not broken, don't need to fix it. Now, of course, we go over, and I've got the games. Now, he had quite a few games, and this guy just wanted to get rid of them all. Now, starting off, it's Guitar Hero 3. Now, this particular game, I don't know, these rhythm guitar games, I never really got into them when they first came out. They're, as far as I was concerned, just one-offs. Hey, great fun playing with them. He actually had the guitar with it, and I just didn't want it because I don't have a great deal of space for storage, and these big pencils as they are, they take up a lot of space, and to be honest, I don't think I'm ever going to use it. So yeah, and I plugged it in, I played it on the actual controller for 5 minutes, and went, yep, that's pretty much why I didn't get into them. But yeah, now these ones, I never saw these before. I mean, the Midway Arcade Treasures 2, and I have Treasures 1, but on here some fantastic classic games, which actually a lot of them I never really played. I mean, I had a lot of these actually on the original Super Nintendo, Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, but a lot of these I missed. Because, again, back in the day when these came out, I had a Commodore Amiga, and I didn't really have that much money on the Super Nintendo to get all these games. So yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised, and I played them. They're very simple, nothing really to get really into them. It's not like I don't feel like it's the full game, but I'm sure it is. Even with the bad graphics and everything that's all in there, I mean, but they've got great gameplay on all of them, I think. Next, of course, as I said earlier, Midway Arcade Treasures 1. Now, some of these I do remember playing, especially at the arcade. You got Paperboy, Smash TV, I even got Rampage on there. And going to switch you over to the back, Defender 2, Bubbles, Smash, again I said Smash TV, Gauntlet, which I played at the actual arcades a little bit, even in merry old England, where I grew up. But yeah, these are great little fun games. I mean, I wasted a good couple of hours on each of these over the past couple of weeks that I've had the system, and I got thoroughly enjoyed it. And next, dun, 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 Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, when I originally had the PlayStation 2, I had both of the first one and the second one, and I did manage to actually get the second one online for a little bit, and I really enjoyed playing Battlefront, especially with the Star Wars. Again, everything was just there. I thought it was just a great all-round shoot 'em up. It was good. Yeah. Next, he also had Pinball Hall of Fame. I don't know. What can you say about a pinball game? I mean, it's pinball. I never really got the fascination with pinball games, especially on consoles. I prefer in the arcade, hitting the old paddles on the side, and that's what I think pinball should be. I just don't see how interesting, how fun these games are. And again, they can just keep on making them, so obviously the people out there are enjoying them. And I got Gran Turismo 4. Yeah, what can I say? Yeah, like everybody else. I've played this game. I don't know. I never really got into it. Again, I'm at the time I was more of a casual player, gamer. I never really sunk really too much time into too many games. That's really caught my attention, and the realistic. I just never really got into the realism of the game. It was just it took away some of the fun factor in my eyes. But again, it's an amazing game. Graphics are far beyond anything that you would think the PS2 would be able to give, but it does, and it does it well. And the last game this guy had, SOCOM Navy SEALs 2, and this one I loved this when I first had it. I used to strategize with a friend of mine about how to complete different levels, and it was a big mad race to try and finish each game or each level as we went on. Of course, this one doesn't come with the headset. Now, it actually did work when I used to play this when it first came out with the headset, and it works reasonably well if you kept everything simple. Go over here, come on. And I just really enjoy it. It's a good little third-person shooter. But yeah, no, I really enjoy it. I mean, it's just a great little thing. I mean, for $25, I mean, getting a PS2. I mean, there were so many of them out there. So for the price, I think I got a good little deal here, especially at a garage sale. You don't find too many little consoles, and I'm looking at garage sales every single week, trying to find little deals as you can find. But yeah, that's my next little console I've had, and I think the next one I'm looking to get is I think the GameCube, which I never ever played, and I'm really interested in trying to find a nice cheap one. If I can find one, but I'm probably more likely to look on the eBay, try to see if I can find a good one on there. But yeah, so far so good. My collection is slowly growing. I've got 3 consoles and about 6, 7 games for each one of them, apart from my NES, which again I've got another 30, and that was a great deal on that one. But yeah, hopefully check in with me next time to see what else I get. Thank you.